everyone, it's that time of year again where we bring you everything that you need to know about the spring and summer trends for 2020.
We're so excited about the new season and we can't wait to share it with you. We've got 7 videos coming up for you to enjoy.
Now in this first one we're going to be looking at the colours and prints that we've been seeing all over the catwalk, so let's get stuck in.
To our channel. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Rachel and we're the Stitch Sisters.
And we're back today with one of our most favourite videos, well, some of our most
video series
yeah, of the year, which is where we look at the spring trends coming up for the upcoming season.
Yeah, we do get excited about the autumn and winter trends too, but there's something really exciting about spring. Yeah. Everything's new and fresh, and after all the jumpers and all of the snuggling and hiding in the house, you're ready to get out there and to make a statement with your wardrobe. So we're really excited about this one. In this first video, we're going to be looking at all of the colours and the prints. So everything that we've been seeing all over the catwalks, the magazines, and in the high street.
And it's a really good one this year. I really love all the colours that are in season. There's a lot to take in.
There is, and don't worry, we've done our usual. We've been around the high street ourselves. We've done a little try on. So at the start of each new season, the place that we like to start first when we're looking at colour is the Pantone colour trends. You can ignore it, no one's telling you what colours you have to wear.
No.
But it just so happens that we really, really love these combinations. They are just so gorgeous together.
So our favourite combination for this year's colours is a combination of a really vivid fiery red, and it's almost a corally red, but also with this really pale lemon cream colour, and also highlighted by this kind of pepperminty, jadey green.
Is it green? Is it blue? We don't know. Lots of people are calling it biscuit, which is a lovely colour name, and it makes you think of the seaside.
It does, but I don't know what that means.
But it also is a colour that makes you think of toothpaste. It makes you think of spearmint chewing gum.
It's quite spearminty.
It is,
quite spearminty. But the three of them together just look fabulous.
Yeah. So you take those 3 gorgeous colours, you add in a little bit of coral. Now the coral is a very, very soft pale coral. You could even call it a rose, or you could call it a blush. But it's got that very warm sort of lipsticks, almost skin tone, so nudes all work in that palette as well. And then add in at the other end a cinnamon brown, so almost an orangey brown, but perfect for those retro 70s vibes, a nice warm cinnamon colour, which just calms down those really, really bright ones.
But you've also got a really deep purple as well, almost like a Cadbury purple. It's really
like an aubergine.
Yeah, it's like it's really quite dense for a spring colour, but it really goes with all of the other shades, and there is a dark green in there as well.
Yeah, which again is quite forest green. It's almost like an autumn colour, but for some reason you put them alongside these vibrant reds and blues and suddenly they take on a whole new meaning. The other colours that you can add into the mix there are different shades of blue, so a denim blue, and there's loads of denim all over, and we will get to that. But then also more of an indigo blue as well. So those colours all together, hopefully you can see from the pictures that come up on the screen how nicely they blend together. And that's kind of the jumping off point for us, where we just thought, we need all those colours.
So one of the graphics which we'll share with you now is this one, where you can see all the colours next to each other, and this is what I really like about this colour combination, because you can really see if you mix that blue with the yellow and put a pop of the red in, it really works together. So I hope that's really useful for you and something that you can take towards your spring wardrobe yourself.
Yeah, I like the fact that they only take 4 of the colours, because it just means that you get so many different variations, and it just seems like within that palette nothing is wrong. There's no wrong combination. And I think that as a dressmaker, having colours as your jumping off point is really, really helpful, because you can stick to the same patterns that you love. You don't necessarily have to try any new silhouettes or shapes that you're not comfortable with. But also if you're a thrifter like we are, then you've got specific colours to look out for when you're shopping secondhand as well. So if you see a piece of jewellery that's in one of those colours, or a pair of boots that's in one of those colours, or a handbag, then you're like, oh, I'll grab those because I I know they're all going to work together.
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't always have to be clothes. It can be accessories. It can just be small pops of this color. So if you are not quite as confident, then just think of the blue, the faded denim, as your jeans.
Yeah.
And then think of other things that you could add, like a scarf or a bag or some shoes, just to give that pop of color, and it will just enhance your wardrobe. So we hope that's good for you.
Yes. So there are some other colour trends that we've been seeing, and so we'll talk through those now. But first of all, the main thing that's probably worth saying is that solids are still a big thing. So that doesn't mean that there aren't lots of prints, and we'll get into that. The prints are very extra, but there's an awful lot of wearing full solids in an outfit. So we've both got solids on today, and I've been wearing a lot of solids. And I just think that they're very easy to put together, and they create a really kind of striking look when you mix them up. But that doesn't mean to say that they don't then work with all the patterns in your wardrobe as well.
Because they really do.
Yeah, so we think it's really nice to have a mixture. But before we get into the prints, because they are awesome, then let's talk about some of the other colour trends that we've seen. So one of the most popular ones is something that will make you think of your pencil case when you were back in school, because it's highlighters. So neon colours.
Yes.
And it's just so, I mean, it's vibrant. Extra vibrant. It's just literally put your sunglasses on colour.
So you've got everything from your really vivid green right the way through to your like eye-wateringly bright pink, and all the way back through to the yellow as well. And we love all of them, and they tend to be head to toe as well. So there's no shying away from this.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you don't have to wear them like that. You could just have a little accessory or something if you wanted to have a more sort of subtle nod to it.
Yeah.
But we love the drama of having head to toe neon and mixing the colours as well.
Yeah.
So you can see from our little try-on session here, when we were in House of Fraser, and Nikki opted for this bright orange suit.
I love
with
that
neon green t-shirt underneath, and I found a bright yellow pleated skirt with a bright pink t-shirt.
Yeah.
And we do look like we have just stepped out of a packet of highlighters.
They're happy clothes.
They are happy
That's
clothes, but you can see how much more kind of impact is created when you're picking from the same colour palette for every item that you're wearing. Although we know that is not for everyone.
No.
So some of the examples of things that we absolutely loved on the catwalk is this hot pink dress from Jacquemus. Jacquemus does bright colour so well, and pink in particular.
I particularly love this Valentino dress. I just love the shade of green, because although it's really bright and it is a highlighter green, it's very fresh, and I do think it's a very wearable colour. But I love this dress.
It is gorgeous. I also love this orange from Marnie. So it's just when you put them all together, they just look so fantastic. There are some people calling that pink and orange together Tequila Sunrise, which I just love. If you've ever had one, then you know you've got that pink moving down to the orange, and it's just lovely together. So there are lots of people calling it different things, but we're just going for highlighters because it's just easier. Everyone knows what they look like, and they are really, really fun to wear. Yeah.
So if highlighters is just way too vibrant for you, then we've got the perfect solution. We've got this trend which is called macaroon rainbow.
Well, that's what Nikki's named it.
That's what I've called it. It's like a rainbow of pastels. So you take all the vivid colours, but you bring them down until they're pastel shades. They still have colour. They're not watered down. It's not like a hint of lilac. You can still see the colour in it, and I think that's why I like this trend. Because you can still get the warmth of the colour and the hit of the colour without it being too bright.
Yes, now again, this is another one that's really more impactful if you're wearing those shades all over.
Yes.
So wearing top to toe pastel shades is a really, really beautiful look. But you can mix in any colour that you like. So like Nikki said, imagine you've walked into a French bakery and you've got that whole rainbow of macaroons in front of you, and you put any of those together and they're going to look beautiful. So the same thing works with your clothes. So some of our favourite looks from the catwalk in this kind of category was this amazing yellow lace dress from Blue Marine, and then she's got these pink pants underneath, and it's just the combination, seeing both of the colours together. So I love that idea of layering pastels together with sheers, which is another big trend that we will get to later.
So this next one is a Cynthia Rowley, so you can still see that the lilac is still very dominant, and I love the fact this is such a wearable dress. In fact, apart from the fact it's very short. But if you lengthened it to knee length, it's such a beautiful colour.
Yeah.
And I just think it would be gorgeous.
Yeah, and I love the little yellow trim on it as well. And then I also love this blue jacket from Miu Miu, which is just, is it Miu Miu? I never know how to say that.
It's Miu Miu,
no, whatever. Comment below if we're saying it wrong. But I love the shape of it. I love the covered buttons. I love the oversized shoulders. It's just a really, really cute blue colour. So if you fancy it, dress yourself like a macaroon rainbow.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
The next trend, which is another thing which again some people find quite tricky to wear, but we happen to absolutely love, is head to toe denim.
Yeah.
So we've done double denim and now it's triple denim, quadruple denim, as much denim as you can possibly wear.
Yes.
And before you think, oh, that sounds horrendous, who would do that? Let's give you some examples of ones that work really, really well. So my absolute favourite has to be this look from Alberta Ferretti with this patchwork denim jacket. It's just got me wanting to go to my local thrift store and buy all of the jeans and cut them all up and make patchwork designs for everything. Celine also had some amazing looks with denim as well. And so this is one of her more subtle head to toe looks.
Yes.
But I'm also loving her patchwork skirts, which again are made from lots of different tones of denim. We'll get more into those in a bit as well.
So this Chanel one it's kind of almost like watered down a little bit because they've added a stripe in, but it is still those denim colours. And just remember that it doesn't all have to be actual denim. It can be chambray as well, so you can lighten it. So if you're a little bit scared of it, you can add a little bit more texture and just take it down a little bit before you get brave enough.
Yes, and this particular example from Chanel is ticking lots of other boxes. There's fringing on there, there's Bermuda shorts.
Yes.
We're going to get to all of those in later videos. So, colours are all great, but I know as dressmakers, many of you get a lot more excited about the prints than the actual plain colours. So let's move on to talking about the print trends. And again, we've got another 3 that we're most excited about.
So this is a trend that has been around for a couple of seasons because I think we mentioned it last year, and it's polka dots. So polka dots is still not going anywhere. In fact, it seems to be getting bolder. Yeah. So they're taking polka dots and they're exaggerating them. So we've got giant polka dots, but we've also got items which have got large polka dots and small polka dots mixed on the same garment as well. So this is great for a bit of pattern clashing or just keeping the background colour the same and just having the size of the spot different. But also we're seeing lots of polka dots in bright colours as well. So think of green backgrounds with white spots and things like that. So it's not just black and white. There is a lot of black and white there, but there's more colour coming
and white
through.
and tan. But I did see a lovely dress which I've pinned on my Pinterest from Gucci, which is green spot.
Yes.
Which is paired with orange boots, and I need to recreate exactly that look. So some good examples is this amazing 2-piece from Michael Kors, crop top with puff sleeve and then a wide leg trouser in the same polka dot.
Yes.
And then Ellie Tahari has done this amazing in a tan colour, which is a much more, I guess, classy grown-up version.
Yeah.
But she's mixed, I don't know if it's a he or she, sorry, she's mixed the small and large polka dots together. And then finally you've got this amazing dress from Carolina Herrera, which is this huge giant polka dot, which is just so awesome.
Yes.
I mean, you can't miss someone in that, can you?
No, you can't. The only thing is I've never seen a spot fabric that big. So it may well be it's not come through to the fabric shops yet. So if you're looking for something that's that big, if you see it in the shops, then I wouldn't hesitate to buy it.
Although maybe it's time to try one of those print your own services where you can create your own polka dot fabric. I mean, how hard can it be to create a polka dot design? So yeah, we love those examples. And we just think that the great thing about polka dots continuing to be a trend, and the fact that it's now top to toe, so you can wear all your polka dots, mix all your polka dots, means that any polka dots you've already got in your wardrobe can be mixed with new ones, and you're still getting lots of wear out of them. So that's really exciting.
Absolutely.
So the next one, which I'm the most excited about, and I was excited about it before I saw J-Lo on the Versace runway, but I am so much more excited about it now, is tropical prints. Tropical prints are just so vibrant. They just make you want to go on holiday. They make you feel like you are on holiday. You just can't not be fun if you're wearing tropical prints, can you? It's just impossible. So obviously J-Lo walked down the runway for Versace and it caught the news and everyone was talking about it, and she does look amazing.
Yes,
so that's
and she's
understandable.
50. Yes.
But Versace also had a lot of other tropical prints in their collection. But my absolute favourite, and I've pinned so many of their runways, is Dolce & Gabbana, which was just, I loved the styling. I loved all the headscarves and the chunky jewellery, but paired with these amazing chiffon dresses, which even though they are kind of like gowns, they feel like they're very casual because they're tropical prints and they're over shorts or something, and you just look like you're going on holiday.
Yes.
So I'm thinking beach cover-ups and garden parties, and it makes me want to go on holiday now.
So I love this Marnie suit, which has just got that little highlight of that highlighter pink in it as well. So anything, the tropical can be all shades of green, but it can also have lots of animals involved as well. And I do love an animal print. So we've seen lots of tigers and birds of paradise and all kinds of things. So you can just have a little bit of fun, and it does add that little pop of colour as well to the print.
Yes,
so we love that.
We do. So we're really excited about those. The great thing is that as sewists, you can get tropical prints in so many places. So I know Like So Amazing has got a really good selection, because I looked on her website the other day. So My Sunshine's got a few. I've seen them on Amazi. I've seen them on so many different places. Minerva will have loads.
Yes.
So it's not hard to get hold of tropical prints, and they're really reasonable prices. And most of them are drapey fabrics, which means that you get to make big flowy things that have just as much drama as J-Lo. So go be J-Lo.
So this next one is one I'm very excited about, and this is Wallpaper Prints. So these are prints that you would have on the size of your wall. So they are just big enough that you would use them as wallpaper. So these are not shy and retiring ditzy prints. These are not small details that you have to look at to see. These are giant repeats running down the length of a dress.
They are.
I just love them.
They're also very retro inspired, many of them. So if you happen to be our age, then possibly you grew up with some wallpaper like these prints at some point in the 70s. And
carpets.
Yes, and carpets. But I love a bold print. I love any kind of bold print, whether it's floral or geometric, and some of these literally just made me go,
oh my god.
In particular, this Christopher Kane dress, which is just, I need that print. I just absolutely love that specific print. It's so gorgeous.
Yes.
And it feels like it would be textured like bark cloth or something. It just want it. Somebody make it for me, please.
This Fendi one, again, it just looks like wallpaper. It looks like they've literally wrapped this woman in wallpaper and made a collar, and it just looks amazing. So I maybe go to your wallpaper store and get some inspiration and see the kind of things that you like, and then see if you can find a fabric which really is that kind of thing as well.
Yes.
But you need to have, it needs to be head to toe. So you're looking at trouser suits, you're looking at maxi dresses, you're looking for the fullest amount of impact that you can get from this print. There's no point in shying away with a little headscarf.
Yeah.
You might as well go for it big time.
Yeah. Although no one will judge you if you just want to dip your toe in. Not everyone wants to embrace all the extraness in the way that we do. So that's pretty much it for our colour and print trends. Obviously there are loads more out there, and and we've got lots more videos to come where we're going to be talking about the details. So all of the little details, everything from statement sleeves to cutouts to ruching. There's so many details. So we're going to get into those, and we're bringing you pattern suggestions for each one.
Yes.
And then we'll be looking at specific categories. So we will do a video on dresses, on trousers, on tops, on skirts, on coats and jackets, where we show you what the big trends are, and we show you patterns that you can use to recreate them. We've already got a very long list from that, and I'm sure you'll end up with one too. So we hope that that's been useful for you.
So that's it for this one, and we'll see you in the next video.